Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
All right, this made me laugh over the weekend. I was reading about there's two bears that escaped from their enclosure at a British wildlife park. Did you hear about this one, Nikki? And
hang on, did they end up running next to a not a gondola, but what are those travelator things? Or is that a different story?
Might be a different story.
Okay.
These two, it seems to me, had like a premeditated idea about what they wanted to do. Like if we ever get out of here.
Are we talking grizzlies or polar?
Brown bears, I think they were.
So Yogi and Boo Boo.
Yeah, Yogi Boo Boo. It seems like it's a fun one. European brown bears, Mission Lucy, both 5.
Yeah, they're fun.
They fled their enclosure at the Wildwood Devon Park on Monday afternoon, and they made a beeline to the food storage area, which they must see
as you would.
They must see the owners come out every day to feed them or whatever, and go,
where are they getting that from?
That's the bloody.
They've worked out the source.
Yeah, that is it right there. That's where we need to get to. So they've broken into it. The door was left open. And they just got stuck into a selection of snacks. But the thing that they did is they ate all of the supplies of honey.
I was going to say,
Like there's these huge vats of honey, and these two have just knocked it over. And they weren't trying to escape or anything like that. They were happy and content.
Traditionally, bears can't get their big paws. Are they paws?
Yeah, that'd be paws.
But they can't fit in a conventional honey jar. But there was vats of the thing.
Yeah,
tell that to Pooh Bear. He always wanted a little bit of honey piglet.
Yeah, exactly.
And they ended up finding them, and they had them back in their enclosure within a couple of hours because these guys they ate all of the supplies of honey.
How do you eat honey quickly?
Yeah. Well, I don't even know that they were eating it quickly. They were just eating it. They went through the whole of the whatever that they had is gone now. These two just scoffed it down.
They're sick of their paleo diet of just meat and berries, and they're like, give us some of that sugary shit.
Like they ate
nom.
litres and litres and litres.
Could you imagine?
Of honey. But it just got me thinking. We were talking on the weekend, like what is your pet? What has your pet, be it your dog or whatever, eaten? We had when we were kids. It was our birthday, actually. It was mine and Luke's birthday, and for some reason we were having there was a huge roast beef. Back in the day, you used to get roast beef that were like, they were like cylinder shapes. And Mum had put it up, she cooked it, and she put it up on the kitchen bench to rest it.
That's
not good. While she was doing something else. And then she's turned back to start cutting it up, and it's not there. And she's like, oh, maybe I left it in the oven. I thought I took it. It's not in the oven. And there was our dog. There was Levi, our German Shepherd. He was out in the backyard eating the entire thing. Like he jumped up behind Mum's back, took it, and we were stoked because it was our birthday and there was no other option but to go to KFC.
Good.
But German Shepherds are stealthy like that. We had a German Shepherd called Champers. We had Snowy and Champers. Snowy was the Labrador, who was really kind of the leader, and then there was Champers. And Mum had this beautiful crystal bowl full of Rose's chocolates. And when we were out, it was full when we left, and when we came back, the crystal bowl was on the ground, unbroken, with the lid off, and all the chocolates are gone.
Except the orange ones, I bet.
Yeah, not those stupid orange
ones.
ones.
The Turkish Delight. So we found them like in diarrhea, kind of foil wrapping trails down the road. But
that takes a bit of work. You've got to
the
open
German
the damn
Shepherd
thing and everything.
had taken the lid off and brought it down and then carried the crystal bowl. So, we weren't even bad. We were impressed. It was like Anchorman.
Couldn't help but be impressed by that.
Yes.
Yeah, but there you go. Like, what have you lost to sabotage? What is your pet eating on you? What's it taken? What's it stolen?
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
The bears broke out of an enclosure in England somewhere and they just beeline straight for the storage shed and ate a couple of weeks' worth of honey, just a couple of vats. I love how they didn't even try to leave. All their dreams went no further.
It's not
beyond.
Escape.
It's
like if you're a human being in prison, escaping to the kitchen.
Yes.
To go and get a burrito.
And just
like the door's open.
They can leave. Yeah, filling up, going, woo!
This is the best. This is as good as life gets.
Because these will all be dogs. These will all be dogs that have done sort of eaten stupid stuff or something. What do we got? Maria out of Aspley, North Side represent. What's going on, Maria?
Hey guys.
What do you got?
Well, we've got this cute little cavoodle, but this little shit one night when I had sorry guys, when I had enough of my very expensive night guard in my mouth, I put it on the bedside table, hoping to retrieve it in the morning, to obviously give it a brush. And I couldn't find it for a day or so. I'm like, where's this bloody night guard? And my husband ended up finding it underneath our couch where our cavoodle takes out her little bones at times. And there was my night guard. Both ends of the night guard was chewed off. And $800 later, I've had to replace this night guard that my little beautiful little fluffy shit had chewed.
Beautiful little fluffy shit.
It's kind of touching, though, because it must have, it would have had your scent on it, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
It was an act of love.
Oh, thanks.
It's an act
It's
of
like
love.
it was giving you a pash on the mouth.
Yeah.
It's funny. I thought you were going to say you found it outside because usually you find all of these things in their poos outside. Like our dog Snowy used to eat scrunchies. Don't know why. She'd just eat scrunchies.
Oh,
And then
Ours
you'd find
do
it.
too. Ours does scrunchies and G-string.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat the crutch out of everything.
We've all been there.
All right, Charlie out of Lowood. What do you got, Charlie? Go ahead.
Yeah, I've got a border collie. I live on a chicken farm, and when the ones that pass away due to natural selection, we usually put them in a cold room. It broke down one day, and so we just had to put them in a commercial bin. And later one day, I found my dog had knocked over the 150 kg bin and was having a feast.
Oh.
How has it knocked the 150 kilogram bin over?
To this day, I still don't know.
Wouldn't you love to
Genius.
see a video of it? Like, it
I
must
know
have been-
there'd
takes
be a lot of
science.
run
Like,
up
you know.
and pushing.
Yeah.
That'd be-
He's got to think
yeah.
I
about
wonder
that.
how many times it failed before it finally came up with the idea.
He's
Like,
got to work out how to get that bin over.
I'd love to see a video of that. Not what happens after it comes
No,
out, but
God, no.
before. Matty out of the Switch. Is it a dog, mate? What happened?
Big fan, Mitch. Big fan, number one fan. Mate, I've got a Rottweiler who has a thing against Foxtel remotes. 8 of them in a year.
I love how it's not the free-to-air one, it's the Foxtel.
Yeah. Maybe he thinks I give too much love to NRL 360 and not himself.
So is this a male or a female dog?
Male. The girl doesn't touch it, but the boy, yeah. I think it's a bit of jealousy.
Enough Phil Rothfield for you, buddy. give me some love, he's saying here.
Maybe when you're out, the female dog's trying to watch Love It or List It, and then the male dog's like, I can't stand this anymore, and eats the remote.
That's
No,
hilarious.
no.
I'm just thinking about Jeremy now. He probably wants to get rid of the remote.
All right, Pete out of Ormiston. Go ahead, Pete.
Yeah, g'day team. This was a while ago when delivery drivers actually put packages in safe places. They put it on the barbecue table at the back of the house. Thought it was safe. The dog decided that it was going to climb the barbecue table, got up and jumped into the package, ripped it apart. In the package was an anniversary present sent from Scotland, which was an expensive bottle of red and some chocolate toffees. By the time we came home, the bottle was smashed on the ground. The dog was covered in chocolate toffees and was very, very wobbly. So, pretty sure
Drunk.
the dog was drunk. Yeah.
I heard it went home with the cavoodle from next door.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.